Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome. Welcome to the Moon Magic Tarot channel. Welcome back if you're returning, if you are already a Moon Magic Super Soul, and welcome if you're new. Welcome to our really beautiful community that we have here. Today we're asking what's happening in May. Astrologically, there's a huge amount taking place in our heavens at the moment, and if any of you are interested in aligning with the moon, May is phenomenal because we have more void of course periods in May than I have ever seen, and I have made a video about it, so do check it out if you're watching this and you would like to know a little bit more about that energy, because it could be pretty intense. So let me show you the cards and the angels that we have for today's readings. In a moment as well, I will also ask the universe to choose a pile or piles for you. But I'll put that in a separate timestamp in the description below, and I'll also put it in a comment along with the timestamps for the actual readings. So let's check out these cards and these angels. So for pile 1, we have Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, and this is sitting, interestingly enough, because I dowse for my angels and my crystals before I begin a reading, as well as the cards. And this card was drawn after I'd already dowsed the Obsidian Snowflake Angel. Really protective energy. So that's for pile 1. For pile 2, we have Between Worlds. So this is the card for pile 2. Now, I don't know what crystal this is. Okay, let me show it to you so you can have a good look. It's really beautiful. And if any of you know what this angel is made of, then do please let me know. Has a really amazing energy, I would imagine. I mean, you guys are very sensitive. You're probably picking up on it as I show it to you. Okay, so that's for pile 2. For pile 3, we have Hidden Realms. This is for pile 3. And pile 3 has the Tiger Eye Angel. Really beautiful. Okay, so that is for pile 3. Okay, so my beautiful souls, I'm going to leave the camera running for a few moments longer for anyone that just wants a little bit of extra time just to sit with the cards, to sit with the angels, to sit with your intuition. And then I will ask the universe. Beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Welcome everyone. Let's ask the universe which pile or piles are recommended for today's readings. This is the homepage of my website. We'll just click on Reveal My Pile. Pile 1 is the reading that is suggested today. Beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Now, beautiful souls, you have Dark Night of the Soul. Now, that's not the easiest of energies. However, I feel as though what seems to be coming through for me already, and just sitting with what is channeling through, is to do with recovery from something. Life brings new meaning. We have the Black Snowflake Obsidian Angel. It's a very protective energy. But it does feel as though there's something emerging. But let's ask your cards. Let's find out what is happening in May for my pile 1s. Well, you have 2 already coming through this. You have Ain. I treat myself and others with respect and care. This Let's look at your angel numbers, actually. 0505, unexpected shift, a divine intervention. Sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. And the card says, AA, this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It is possible that something could rock your boat, but if it does, you'll end up exactly where you are meant to be, exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad, etc. You have 2323, endless cycles, okay, charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances and patterns. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again. Until you're tired and restrained beyond depression, which this card can be, it takes a decision to thrive, to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. I treat myself and others with respect and care. It does feel as though there is a shift. What seems to be coming through? I know we haven't drawn all of your cards yet, at all, by any means, but I do feel this sort of recovery energy, this shift energy is coming through, but something unexpectedly. I don't know whether it shifts you out of like a space of stillness or worry or concern or depression or stuckness or heaviness, but something shifts, I feel. I feel almost as if you come alive again in maybe some aspect of your world, even if there's not a lot going on in your world that feels, there's nothing negative going on in your world. It would almost be as though this then upgrades you to a place of real passion, of excitement, of energy. That's what seems to be coming through, like a massive upgrade. I'm seeing this one. And also, it's these two, yeah. You have, let's move our tarot cards over here. You have Priestess of Perfect Pairing makes the match. You have Let Your World Spin on Its Axis. Oh, wow. I mean, really, wow. You have Blessing to Begin. Okay. I think for some of you, this is a relationship reading. So, obviously, we're asking what's happening in May. And I'm going to now, just because this is a general reading, if this was a personal reading, wow. I mean, we'd be really exploring who this is or what this is, really, I guess. But I feel that this is a relationship reading, but it could be your relationship with yourself. It could be your relationship with life itself. It could be your relationship with the divine. For some of you, it could be love. It could be your relationship to the perfect job, the dream job, or the perfect location, or the perfect break that you just need. But we're in relationship with everything all of the time. Even we're in relationship with life all the time. But I'm just thinking, even this card, Ain, this is also about love. I'm actually going to read to you from this book because I just feel this would be really relevant. It's right at the start of the book because it's the first card, it's feeling like a new beginning of something here. I'm just going to put the light on so I can read it better for myself. Okay, so Celtic goddess of summer and wealth. Okay, respect, honour, wisdom, wealth. Queen of the fairies and fairest of all, Ain is filled with love and sunshine. Midsummer is her time to rule. On the longest day and night she shares her radiant light and her gift of abundance. She gave birth to the grain and encourages growth. And when two people meet, I knew there was something about relationships here. When two people meet, it is Ain's gentle magic that stirs the first embers of love. Though she is generous to those who treat her with respect, she is fierce in her vengeance, maiming and stripping of his throne the king who once forced himself on her. She knows that True beauty shines when you treat yourself and others with respect and honour the land. Wow. Okay. Let me turn that light back off so it doesn't cast too much light on the cards. I think I think May is bringing for you a really new connection. Now, this could be a connection, as I said, it's the perfect pairing. And although it could be your relationship with life itself, in which case I think you're going to be in a very ecstatic place about something, I feel it's more likely to be, rather than general circumstances, although, I mean, let's face it, if you're madly in love and in a really, really good place in that way, everything can feel really rosy and elevated. But I think this is a connection, a relationship with someone or a circumstance that's quite specific to you. So for some of you, this could be love of another human being. It could be love of an animal. A beautiful creature comes into your world. But it could be that job, that location. But your world is going to spin. It's going to turn. This is like going to turn you upside down in a really super good and amazing way. You have the Magician. Wow, I think this is chemistry. It's magic. Gosh. Well, this is what's coming through for you in May. I feel like, my pile ones, you are going to have a seriously magical month. I think that's amazing. I really, really do. This is lifting you out of a cycle or a time when you feel that something has been repeating itself or stuck, or this is lifting you. I think this is absolutely magical. What else do we have? Let us check out your tarot cards to see how May is unfolding, or how this great blessing is unfolding. This connection, this relationship. May we kindly ask about this connection and this relationship. I'm using that one. And this one. And I think that's all for now. You have the Three of... Oh gosh, this is fascinating, because this is the Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords, which is really connecting to this dark night of the soul energy here. You then have the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Muse, but the Hanged Man in a traditional deck. You have the Empress. You have another three. Ah, okay. Look at the dominoes. You have another three, and this is the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands. You then have the Six of Cups, Six of Emotions, and the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Materials. Okay, I feel that we are going to have some more cards here. I'm going to move these along. I think we can do this. And we will draw some more. Have like a second row here. Let's just have a look. You see, let's move that over there for one moment. I feel like this is a bit of a magical miracle. Something really suddenly lifts you. Literally. Look at this person, you know, even she's sort of almost like, I almost feel like she's above, like a trapeze artist. You see, gosh, you see life brings new meaning. This gives you a really different, you start to see life through a different lens. Gosh, it really does turn your world upside down in such a good way. For some of you, you may even see someone differently, but I think it feels more for me like an absolute miracle. If you have been really struggling, like let's say you were struggling financially, and you really are longing for a job, and you've been applying for jobs and nothing's been coming through, and then suddenly it's like the dream job comes up and you get it and you're like, wow, I can't believe it. It's like you shift from a place of feeling very not exactly stuck, but as if somehow you're kind of, feeling like it's almost like that flavour of it'll never happen to me kind of thing, whether that's the job, the location, the person. It really changes your entire outlook here. Very interesting. We have like a little child sitting on this suitcase. You really do. It really changes your perspective. It really does. It's as though you can relax into it as well. It's like, on the one hand, it's like it turns your world upside down. On the other hand, there's this sort of inevitability about it, like the dominoes when you push one and everything. It's like things just click. I think this is a job or a person or whatever this is for you. Everything clicks into place, and I think you feel really, really pretty good about this. It's interesting with the Six of Cups. I almost wonder with the Six of Cups here, the Six of Emotions, whether this does actually take you back. Almost like a childhood dream. Children could be involved in this as well. But yeah, some of you could even reconnect with somebody who comes back into your world. You see them differently. Someone who comes back into your world that maybe you knew as a child. That will be a message for some and not all. But it's either like it takes you back to like a childhood dream, like it basically restores your faith, whatever this is. It restores your faith or your trust or your belief that the universe will support you. This is pretty magical. Maybe kind of ask. Now, it seems like it arrives unexpectedly. Although it's interesting because it says this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It is possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. I wonder if you do actually have to initiate something or follow through with something that you really love, and it's almost in that location or that in that space that the unexpected thing happens, that you meet the right person at the right time. Let's ask, what is the unexpected shift, or is there anything that my pile one, let's make this more practical, is there anything that my pile one need to actually do to be able to support this possibility? May we kindly ask. You have the world, cosmos. I am seeing this one, and this one. Okay. You have the Muse of Materials. So this is the King of Pentacles in a traditional deck. You have the Four of Inspiration, which is the Four of Wands. And you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Emotions. Right. I think there is something practical that you can do. I think there is something for you to initiate. It's like there's something, either a place you would like to visit, or if you've been thinking about, I don't know, like if it was your dream holiday, you've been thinking about booking, you need to start to do the research. I think something happens to then make it possible. And it may be if you pursue something, there's something quite practical. Maybe if you're looking to meet somebody, maybe you join a group or you attend something, or I do feel there is, like, I'm seeing you cross the bridge to something that it's like you're drawn by something you desire, something you've wanted to do, something you would like to do, a place you'd like to visit. That does seem to be coming through. Like, and maybe a place you'd like to visit or something you'd like to do. Even it could be right on your doorstep. It could be somewhere where you've just never gone before, but you keep meaning to. I was talking to somebody the other day. It reminds me of that, of talking about the fact that in the area where I live, there are lots of kind of, not exactly tourist attractions, but there are, lots of ancient stone circles and interesting places. And I actually lived in Wiltshire for quite a long time before I visited some of those, even though they're really quite famous and well-known places. But it's almost like when it's on your doorstep, you don't always go and do it. Whereas when you go on holiday, for example, you visit loads of places maybe because part of your going there is to explore. So there's something about you exploring some possibility here. And then in that exploration, I think something is then shown to you. Some of you could even go back and revisit the area you grew up in, or there's some connection to this. Let's see if we can get any more clarification. But I do feel there is a move forwards. Basically it's following something that you love. So it could be joining a group that does something you love, or it's putting something out there, reaching out. It's like not sitting and waiting for something to arrive. And in a way, you're not actually actively making the dream come true, but you're putting yourself in the right environment for those dominoes to fall into place, for things to click into place. Yeah, some of you could join like a meditation group or whatever this would be. Visit the seaside. Okay. Is there any other guidance around this that we could get for my beautiful pile ones, please? You have the Death card. Okay. So this is big transformations. I wonder then if some of you are needing to also shift that space in your head as well. Yeah, you've got the Hermit. Because this feels like it's ending a pocket of either isolation, or if any of you have been really, this is very interesting actually, perhaps because we have this Dark Night of the Soul card, if any of you have been genuinely suffering from depression, it might be reaching out. It's taking that first step to something so that you're available. It's like, I think what will happen is once you initiate something, you could even pick up the phone and make a call if you have been struggling, and somehow everything clicks into place and the right person shows up at the right time. It is as if there is this domino effect that will happen. And I think this is this is really life-changing. It's transformational. It's a rebirth with the Death card. I do feel it removes you from isolation. It takes you, this is what we're seeing in May, it brings you that connection, the perfect pairing. Wow. This feels so exciting. It's absolutely, literally magical. But there's definitely something about you taking a step towards it, and whatever that might be for you, whether that's picking up the phone and making an inquiry, going and joining something, whatever that, as I said, whatever it might be, it's like putting yourself, almost like making your desire known to the universe. It's like saying, do you know what, this is what I would like, so I'm going to make an inquiry, I'm going to put a feeler out, I'm going to discover something or whatever, I'm going to do a little bit of research. It's almost as though the moment your energy is placed in the direction that you want it to go in, rather than being in a sort of a like an isolated space with this, where it feels like a dream that was a distant dream that you you kind of wanted as a child, but it's never come true. So rather than it feeling distant, it's as though you place yourself in, yeah, it literally is, place yourself in the energy. It's almost like putting your desire into the universe. So the universe can then start to click everything into place. I think it's also unexpectedly quick. It's quite sudden when this happens. But there is a, it's basically all comes down to something you desire and putting yourself in a position where you do something that you follow your heart, you follow your passion. And the thing that I think there's that resistance to accept is this feeling as though the resistance is that bit of you that thinks, I don't know if this will ever happen. But I think it actually can. It looks like May for you really does bring some kind of miracle if you allow yourself to be in a space where you can receive it, where the universe can orchestrate things to make this magic and this unexpected shift, this rebirth happen. Wow. Pile 1, this is your reading. I'm really honoured to be reading for you. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. This is really quite something. Gosh, no wonder the universe picked this as the reading. Wow, 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 and more wow. If you have enjoyed the reading, if it's resonating with you, do subscribe, press the little bell icon, all the things that you do that support the channel. Thank you so, so much. It's amazing to be connected with all of you. Tons and tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have Between Worlds, New Directions. This feels very, very magical. It seems as though may have a little bit of magic about it. Certainly that's what came through in pile 1 anyway. Now, let's check out your cards. Your first one is 2112, It's Up to You. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. Look at that, Between Worlds, New Directions. Wow. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favour and your dreams will come true soon. Okay. Between Worlds. I wonder if May is a transitionary month for you, my beautiful pile 2s. Something is in progress. You have Rhiannon. I set myself free by forgiving myself and others. Okay. What else do we have for you, my beautiful pile 2s? You have Surrender, sensitive sister, be moved by the moon. Be led by the path before you. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So this is really, really interesting. I set myself free by forgiving myself and others. It's very interesting because you actually have 2 cards that are connected to the moon. Rhiannon is also connected to the moon. Her story was that she was wrongly accused of something. I think it was to do with the well-being of her child or the disappearance of her child. And she was really judged and shamed for something that she hadn't actually done. But afterwards, when the truth, it's like, what's that saying? The truth will out. When the truth came out and surfaced, she was really compassionate. She forgave everybody. She didn't dwell in it. Good fortune, unforeseen circumstances, new directions. Everything will work out in your favour. Okay, I wonder if there has been for you at the time that you find this reading, something that has caused you to feel slowed down or judged, or as if something was I don't know, not quite okay for you. But I feel in May there's opportunity to transition from something, to transition away from something, or for the truth, like the moon, the full moon illuminates things. Be led by the path before you. Look at this, even in this card. Can you see that she has her back to the future. She doesn't know where she's going. She's just trusting. It's like she's launching herself. Just look at the way she's letting go of these petals. And you see that? Maybe I can bring this up and get the camera to focus. Bear with me. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Yeah. Can you see how she is letting go? It's like on the one hand, she's letting go of something, and then she has these beautiful, I don't know if this is like a prayer necklace or beads, but she's letting go of something. It seems to me, I'm going to need to just refocus the camera again for you. That should work, I hope. Good. But, you know, it seems to me there is something for you to let go of. Hence this between the worlds. Something to forgive, to move on from, to let go of, to not be held back by something anymore. It may well be something that has happened that has been really difficult. But, or, you know, it left you feeling like judged or inappropriately judged, you know, judged on the basis of something you never did. But whatever this is, I think this is about letting go of something so that you are free to be moved forwards. And even with the moon, sometimes this can connect to what I would say that process of grieving. And grieving isn't always grieving for somebody we've lost, like a bereavement. You know, sometimes we have to grieve for the fact that something didn't work out, or for a circumstance, or something that changed, or something that was difficult. There's still a process, an emotional process to go through. Maybe kindly find out about May for my beautiful pile twos. I'm seeing this. Definitely that one. And this one here, wow. Do you know, it's really interesting. I'm feeling like I'm having to pull these cards out of the deck, and that doesn't usually happen. It's almost like I feel like I'm prizing them out. I'm not sure what that is saying. If there is resistance to letting go of something or releasing something, you have the Fool. So you've got a real opportunity for a new beginning here. Wow, gosh, you've got big cards. You've got the Fool, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Hermit, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Voices, you have the Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of, oh no, it's Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Materials. You have the Seven of Voices. Okay, how am I going to place all your cards? I think this is telling us the story of May for you. I wonder if we can move these along. And I think we can get another one in at the end there. Look at the bridge here. Yeah, so Seven of Voices, so Seven of Swords. Ah, right. Okay. I can see that, what is going on here, I think. I feel like, what's that saying? The truth will out. I do think, rather like Rhiannon, there may be opportunity for you to forgive somebody or to forgive yourself. I feel something that had slowed you down or hindered you or been difficult for you. In May, I think the truth will out. I think something becomes apparent. And we have the Seven of Inspiration. Look at you breaking free. It releases you from something. Yeah, it releases you from something. You have the Three of Swords. It ends something. It completes something, like a cycle of almost of heartbreak. Gosh, Six of Materials, Six of Pentacles, which is a card of generosity. And the Knight, this is the Knight of Wands. So you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay. I think this is really rather beautiful, actually. I think something will complete. And a new beginning comes to you. I think what's that saying? The truth will out. But you know, even if the truth doesn't out, I feel that you have an opportunity to let go of something, to break free from something, to release it, to have a new beginning. to not be held back by challenges that were given to you through the actions of others. That's what I feel we're seeing here. I do feel, I mean, some of you may even make a choice literally to exit something, but I sort of feel a bit like that's around already. This is really interesting. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work in your favour and your dreams will come true soon. What I feel I'm seeing is of you exiting and departing something and breaking free from something and letting go of something. And that includes all of the, or any kind of what I would call of emotional residue that was left with you from a circumstance or a situation that you basically outgrew or that you had to move on from. Or it does feel like it was a challenging situation, if I'm truly honest. Rhiannon really brings that energy. But this is, and it may be as you begin the month of May, that you are in this in-betweeny place where you haven't quite, like, you've left one thing, but you haven't quite bedded down yet or put down new roots. But I think you're going to. This is you breaking free. This is what we're seeing in May. You're breaking free of some kind of a limitation. And I mean, Rhiannon, her story was really very challenging because she was left feeling judged and being shamed for something that she had not done. And I feel there's this sort of energy here of you departing something and moving beyond, like letting go, releasing. I mean, the difference, releasing the heartache that came from something where I think you did have to handle something that maybe was not upfront or was a little bit untoward. Or, I mean, the Seven of Swords is a card that kind of says sometimes we're dealing with people who aren't completely straightforward, or something doesn't look quite as good as it ought to. You know, it's like someone claims to be something, but it's not who they really are. I think you free yourself from something that has been holding you back, and I think it's very significant because it impacts, it really does impact on your world in a big way. What I'm curious to know about is what's the outcome, because you've got good luck coming your way, your dreams coming true soon. Can we get a little bit of I don't know, some more information about how this unfolds with my pile twos releasing themselves, letting go of something? I mean, to be fair, I think most of us, if we've been treated badly, we're left with an emotional residue. And the really sad thing about that is, aside from the fact that it's awful to have been treated badly, and I'm so sorry that that has perhaps happened to you, but holding on to the emotions afterwards, it's you, and because you're carrying these, it's you carrying that is, you're the one that then continues to suffer, rather than very often the person who caused the problem in the first place. So may I kindly ask, can we get more information? Where does this go? What kind of emerges? You have the Two of Inspiration. I think it really does open your world up. This is the really big shift here, because I think in releasing this, it's like somehow you're in a space to look ahead. There's room for you to look ahead. There's room for you to explore options. If you think, I'm just going to talk about energy for a moment, but that's what's kind of coming through. If you think of yourself as a pie chart of energy, and something has happened and you've moved on and you've made the right decisions, or as you come into May, maybe you do that, the wheel turns, this is what happens. And if you consider that a part of you, like 40% of you energetically, is still processing the emotional residue of what took place, it means only 60% of you is available to move to the future. Whereas when you let it go, 100% of you is available to move to the future. And I think May brings this turning point. May we kindly see how it emerges then? Because I think the future can really open up. You have the Magician. This is literally magic. It's chemistry. It's empowerment. You have the Queen of Swords. Wow. I think this frees your mind. Yeah, do you know, it's not just about like energy. I think it literally, it frees your mind. Your mind is no longer tangled in thinking about something that actually you had outgrown it, or it had outgrown, I don't say it had outgrown you, I think you had outgrown it. I think it was right for you to move forwards. And this, it's like, I think things can start to magically transform. But I think the biggest thing in May is that you acquire, I would venture to say, peace of mind. Something is no longer going to bother you. It's no longer hanging around. It's no longer clinging. It's like there is space for you to look ahead and find your new direction. If any of you have got stuff going on that is just taking up your headspace, it's taking up the bandwidth of your mind because it demands that you give it that time and energy, I think it completes in your favour and you move beyond it. If there's anything that's been really hard work, doing your head in, literally, I think in May, it completes and you move through and beyond. It's like you literally can release something with all the love in your heart and be free to move forwards. It feels really, really liberating. My beautiful, beautiful pile twos. Pile two, this is energetically a really, really, really interesting month. Thank you so much for being here. It's such an honour to read for you. This is your reading. Pile two, I will be doing more detailed, in-depth readings for all zodiac signs as well. I put those on Patreon and in the YouTube members, and I do some I do some other readings for all signs as well on my other channel. So do check them all out if they are something you want to check in on and get more detail. But this is what's coming through for you, my beautiful pile twos for May. Tons of love. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. And if you want to make sure you never miss a reading, subscribe and press the little bell icon. Pile three, welcome to your reading. You have the card of Hidden Realms, Create Conscious Awareness. And you also have Tiger Eye in the angel. Tiger Eye is like a totem of good luck. It brings good luck when we carry it and wear it. It's also very protective as an energy. I'm saying this one and this one for you, my beautiful souls. What is happening in May for you, pile three? We have alignment, 222, connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. And then you have good luck. Really interesting, isn't it? Tiger Eye, good luck to the wearer. 777, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, create conscious awareness, wow, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, and you'll need enthusiasm, which is here as well, about your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. You'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Hidden Realms, create conscious awareness. I wonder if this is about you actually creating conscious awareness for others. Bringing something forth, pursuing your calling, taking something out into the world in May. Putting something out there. You have green Tara. When I act with kindness, I am filled with joy. Okay. I am seeing all these, actually. Let's go with it. You have Sacred Falcon shows the way. This is gorgeous. You have She Rides with Wild Spirit Unbroken. Wow. And you have Princess of Purity Leaps Across. Okay. Just with your oracle cards alone, my pile 3, I think May for you is absolutely interwoven with your spiritual journey, your spiritual pathway, your calling, your own personal alignment, your gifts, the way you take your gifts into the world. It feels for me as if you are going to be unbelievably guided to bring something forth here in May. It will be like finding your calling, moving your calling forwards, being gifted with luck, good fortune. This reading seems to be very focused on those kinds of areas, I feel. Connection, relationships. I mean, it could be love, I suppose, but I do feel this is much more to do with, really is about your energetic resonance of you moving across something. Princess of Purity, and purity is the same. It's also kindness, has a high vibration. I almost feel as though in May your energy is being aligned in order to move something forwards or to assist people in moving forwards. And it does feel as though you are literally 1,000% supported to do this. You're what's that word I'm thinking? Unencumbered. You're not hindered. Whatever is going on in the rest of your world, I mean, you might want to check some of the other readings out. And of course, I'll be doing all zodiac sign readings as well on my other channel, and detailed ones on Patreon and in the Moon Magic members area here on YouTube. But in terms of what these readings, what's happening in May, each one seems to be focusing on a different area of life or something specific that's happening. And I think for you, this particular reading, pile 3, is very much suggesting in May, I don't know whatever else happens in the rest of your life, but your spiritual pathway, your calling, your contribution, it's moving forwards, it's protected, it's guided. You are aligned with what you're meant to be doing. And my goodness me, I almost feel like nothing will kind of get in the way. Nothing's going to hinder that progress. Very interesting energy. You have the Fool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, you have, let's place this here. You have the Devil. Yeah, maybe obstacles literally are removed as well with the Devil. I feel with the Devil, it just is such an interesting card in the energy that it brings. But let's leave that there, because I think we're going to draw some cards down here as well. Let's just pause for one moment. Now, the Devil is so interesting because in a way it can speak about deep desires, but it can also be about addictions, things that stop us from the things that we desire that we don't really want to own or we don't feel we can own. It can also connect to releasing, cutting cords. I feel maybe in a general way, it may be telling us that you can, it's like cords are cut from anything that would hold you back from doing this, from your calling, your purpose, or maybe you help to liberate others, or you help others to own their desires. I'm going with all of those, actually, and also this one. You have the Wheel. You've got huge cards. You've got major arcana cards. You then have the World. This is mind-blowing. Look at this as your first row of cards. They're all, and your next card is also a major arcana card as well. This is incredible. Do you know, I am staggered. I don't think in all the years I have been reading, I have never, ever, 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 truly ever, I have never, ever, ever, ever done a reading where in the tarot cards we drew, We only have major arcana cards. The Fool, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Empress. Now, I've used these cards a lot. They are really well shuffled. I've just used them in the previous 2 readings. They were really well shuffled. This is mind-blowing. So this is major. This is really major for you. Absolutely phenomenal. I think something in this is to do with your calling, your career, your purpose, your spiritual pathway. You're being elevated. You're stepping into a completely new space of evolution within yourself. In a mind-blowing way. The universe, literally, the planets are aligning for you. I don't know whether you somehow develop, I don't know, self-mastery, or if you have been working on something, it reaches a point where everything is aligned. But if you have anything that you are wanting to manifest in terms of your spiritual pathway or your calling, this is the month when it's absolutely, I feel like it can absolutely come together. The right people show up, the right support shows up. You feel it, you have it, you know it. My goodness me, she rides with wild spirit unbroken. It's like you're elated. You're absolutely elated from this. Wow. I mean, this is unbelievable. Let's see whether we can. I feel like I still want to draw some cards down here. Let's see what else we're shown. May we kindly ask, let's think of a question, because for me, this is all about your spiritual pathway. What else do we need to know for you, my beautiful pile 3s? I think it could almost become a very short reading. It's like, da-da, there you are. Wow, this is amazing. Off you go. But is there anything else that my pile 3s need to know beyond the fact that I just feel like it's a green light, green Tara, a green light every step of the way? You have the 8 of Voices. Okay, so this is the 8 of Swords. That's a fascinating card. I don't think you see this coming. It is just, this really is divine intervention. It really, really is. Spiritual awakening, divine intervention. You have the Muse of Emotions. That's the King of Cups. Saying this and this. You've got the Justice card, and look at that. This is like a breakthrough for you. With the 7 of Inspiration. 7 of Inspiration is the 7 of Wands. It's like you're pushing, this is mind-blowing. You are pushing through barrier, any kind of barrier is, it's like pushing through your glass ceiling. If you've felt held back, or you've been doing something to do with your spiritual pathway, your calling, my beautiful pile 3s, but you have somehow felt as though it hasn't quite taken off, oh my goodness me. It takes off, and I feel like you just did not see it coming. But this is all to do with divine timing. This is what we're being shown, I feel, here for you. It is absolutely to do with divine timing. And my goodness me, I do believe you have something to share and a contribution to make. The energy of Green Tara, she's, I think her energy, she's a healer. She can lead humanity to a place of happiness, peacefulness, joy. I think you are literally going to have a breakthrough moment of some sort during May, which is connected to your calling, connected to your contribution to the greater whole, whatever that may be. And I think it will, I mean, my goodness me, with the Empress, I think it does literally lead you to abundance. It leads you to but abundance in the truest sense of the word, because it's real bliss, real joy, real happiness. For some of you, it will be the resources you need to move forwards. But my goodness me, you are being elevated. I think something comes along in divine timing. It could just be that literally doorways open. Everything flows with the King of Emotions. Everything flows forwards. Is there anything else we need to know here? I'm blown away by your reading. I genuinely am. May I kindly ask, is there anything else we need to know? I mean, for example, the breakthrough point. Is it a sudden breakthrough or is it a gathering breakthrough? I feel like it's something you didn't see coming. So may we ask a little bit about that, maybe please, for my pile threes. You have the moon. Okay. I mean, it may just be like literally this is your spiritual awakening. You suddenly realize you can, like maybe if you had a certain, if you have a gift, like you're clairaudient or clairsentient or, or clairvoyance, all of those different areas, maybe they're just activated. You suddenly realize your intuition is highly activated. You suddenly realize emotionally that you can read people, hear people, see people. There's something here. Maybe you illuminate things for people. You show them the way. For some of you, you may help people who are isolated, actually. Feeling isolated. I think this is about you, because in the Hermit is very often a guide. I think you're the guide. My beautiful souls, I think you are the guide. You have something to bring forth. That's really all that I feel we're being shown. I don't feel I need to draw any more cards. I genuinely don't. Again, look at this. More major arcana cards. It's mind-blowing, isn't it? We've got the breakthrough here. We have a king. And then you have this one card. Maybe you help people to see in the dark. Because Green Tara, I think the green, she's a goddess who she's two colours. She's green or she's white. And the white is like the daytime and the green is like the nighttime. But she brings together joy, happiness, kindness, love. But I'll read to you from the book. Let's see if I can. Yeah, look at that. It's open completely on the page. Green Tara emerged from a lotus in the silver lake, created by the tears of Avalokiteshvara. I hope I've said that correctly. She had a skin that appeared both green and white, and she embraced Avalokiteshvara, telling him that together they could free all beings from suffering. As Green Tara, she represents the night, while White Tara represents the day. In both forms, she can reach out and show humankind the way to enlightenment. To do this, Green Tara became the North Star in the sky and a leading light for those on the earth. Kindness is at the heart of everything she does. I think it just confirms everything. You are to take a lead. You're to show people. You're to guide people. There's something you're doing. And however that is manifesting in May, oh my goodness me, like there is energetically nothing is standing in your way. You just move forwards. Your gifts can surface. Just wow, 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 and a billion more wows. Pile 3, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really, really honoured to be connected with all of you. If you would like to make sure you never miss a reading, do subscribe and press the little bell icon. And just wow. Tons of love. I'm sending you the biggest hug. Don't forget to keep me posted in the comments. Tons of love, beautiful souls.